Hallo zusammen, Dr. Popkins here. I wanted to give you a quick look inside my flagship intermediate weekly German workouts course. This is a 10-week program. You can have the whole course at once if you want, or most students like to have it released day by day over the 10 weeks. There are actually 9 units because the 6th week is a catch-up revision week. The way it works is that on day 1, after you've joined, you get some audio. First of all, here's the first one.
Halt dich fest. Ich habe ein Jobangebot in Berlin bei einer großen Werbeagentur.
Ich weiß, dass dir deine Stelle weniger Spaß macht als früher. Aber warum denn ausgerechnet in Berlin? Bewirbst du dich schon um andere Stellen?
Now what we've got here is a story. Katrin, our hero or heroine, is moving to Berlin. In the first episode, she's telling her friend Jens all about it, and then we follow her journey through to the big city. It's great quality audio. I'm very proud of the dialogues. It's a dialogue-based listening course, essentially. Great native voices there, wonderful sound design and sound effects. You'll enjoy it. What you do on day 1 of week 1 and day 1 of each subsequent week is listen and transcribe. I call that laser listening. It's a great technique for really making you listen, hone your listening skills and working out why you're perhaps not understanding everything. And I guide you through how to use this method, if we can skip back, in one of the training videos. So the first video that you would get when you join, here I am, and I provide an introduction to the method.
Transcript are pretty short. And again, this relates to how we're going to start working.
So that will talk you through the process to use the training video. There are 4 training videos which are released during the course of the 10 weeks at various stages. Don't forget also that if you would like to have the whole course at once, shoot me an email and I'll release everything straight to you. And you don't, of course, have to keep up with the pace if you don't like it. But a lot of people do like the rhythm of having something new each day to look forward to and setting a set amount of time to work each day on the course, at least for the 5 days. Then there's a 2-day weekend, a 2-day break, and then you move on to the second workout, the third, and so on. On day 2, what you get is a transcript of the audio that you've been listening to on day 1. So on day 1, you really are forced just to listen. You can't look at anything written. It's on day 2 then, when you're already primed, that you start to check what you've written down in your listening, transcribe, laser listening exercise and see if you got it right. You also get a parallel translation, so the German and the English, so you can compare across. So when day 3 comes, you've done a lot of listening to the week's material. You've unlocked bits that you couldn't understand for yourself using the transcript and then the parallel translation. You are now ready for some explanation. Well, first of all, you get on day 3 the Wortlabor, the word laboratory, where we pull out some of the vocab and some of the fluency phrases, as I call them, like halt dich fest, ich werde euch sehr vermissen in this workout number 1, which have come up in the audio. So this now will be the 3rd, 4th time probably, 5th, 6th, 7th, if you've listened to the audio many times, as you probably will have had to on day 1 and 2, that you've come across this vocabulary, these phrases. So you're really primed now for a light bulb to go off as it is explained to you explicitly in this lesson. And on the following day, we do the same with the Musterwerkstatt, so the patterns laboratory, which is basically the grammar patterns, again using phrases wherever possible to teach you in context. What you have here is a brief opening explanation in English, but then the explanation in full is actually in German to get you using and thinking in German as well as you go. That's perhaps a little harder, but this course is nothing if not intended to stretch you. It's not supposed to feel easy as you do it. If you do anything in learning which feels easy, you're probably not getting that much benefit. Your experience of the course should be of ambiguity, of struggle a lot of the time. That way, you're going to get better. In each Musterwerkstatt, then, we take 2 or 3 grammar topics that are typical of the lower intermediate level, And you have some self-correct exercises in there as well, which Sabrina, the teacher I worked with to create this course, made for us. And then on the final day, day 5, you get the solutions to the exercises, so the Lösungen, so that you can check what you've done the day before. So this course is very much designed to have lots and lots of interaction with the audio that you got on day 1. Everything else, the transcripts, the Wörterlabor, the Musterwerkstatt, and then the solutions are based off that vocabulary and grammar that you've learnt in context in that chapter of the story of Kathrin's journey to Berlin. So that is the way it works. Lots and lots of reinforcements. You have lifetime access to the course, but you can also download the PDFs and the audio for that matter for yourself. So that's what it is. What are the other features of this course then, besides the emphasis on listening, the emphasis on learning in phrases, and the drip release rhythm of the course, if you like, which is a signature aspect of it? Well, what you also get is a logging sheet, which I monitor. So just the two of us have access to that. You can write me messages in there. I can see how you're going. Not everybody uses that, but if you like some external accountability, want that channel of communication, it's there available for you during the lifetime of the course. So during the 10 weeks, essentially, of the course. And then also during that period, you have my support, my advice by email. In the emails, I'm not going to teach you the material that's in the course, but I can help you with questions on how to use it or any particular points where you're getting stuck. So that's it. That's the weekly German workout. Drop questions to me in the comments. There's also a link there which I'll keep updated for enrolling. At the time that I record this, I've got a special offer on. That's not always the case, but I will, as I say, keep the link updated. So there we are. That's what we've got. It will be great to work with you. This is for you, as I say, if you're an upper beginner into intermediate or a more advanced intermediate learner wanting to consolidate. You're fed up of dabbling, you're fed up of fake promises, and you're really ready to get stuck in to some serious but also entertaining and fun material. I'll put a link underneath this video to the info and enrollment page. And you'll also find a couple of testimonial videos from students who successfully completed the course there. Vielen Dank und bis bald.